Yo, 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 it is your boy Adam Coe. Happy Monday, everybody. It is August 10th, and the Giants lost another tough one. It's starting to become a regular thing here, is tough losses. We had the lead again, 2-0 going in the 7th inning. Most teams shut that down, not the San Francisco Giants this year. 6-2 loss. Like I said, that doesn't tell the whole story of the game. Couple home runs late against us. We'll get into that in a second. The record goes to 7-10. Not ideal. Okay, not ideal, but what are you gonna do? That's baseball. I've said that many times. That's baseball. So 7-10 going into Houston, and I think the Astros have a target on their back, and everybody's a little angry at them. So, and I think everybody as a Giants fan, as a baseball fan, everybody's a little ticked off with them. So, especially with the whole action yesterday with the A's, everybody's a little ticked off. So, going into that series today, we'll talk about last night's game or yesterday's game real quick. We get that 2-0 lead off of Walker Buehler. Yaz with another big hit, a two-strike approach, based up the middle, scores 2, and we're thinking, here we go, we're gonna win the series. Kevin Gausman is absolutely dealing. 6 1/3, 6 Ks. What else can you ask for the guy? He was throwing 99, painting corners. I mean, his splitter was filthy. And he's gonna have his trade value is just through the roof right now. Not that I want to trade him, but I mean, if there's any time to trade him, hopefully he has another good start after this. We can get a lot for him. Hopefully they don't. I really like the kid. I think he's starting to finally figure out how to pitch in the major leagues. These last couple of years, and he's got the stuff. We knew he had the stuff. Picked 4th overall. I think it was like 5 or 6 years ago. He's about 29 years old, so he's got all the stuff, all the tools. I think he's finally put it together, and taking him out right there was terrible. I didn't mind keeping Cueto in the night before. Like I said, I like to keep my guy in there. If he's dealing, keep him in there, and I'm going to stick with that. Gausman was doing well, unhittable almost, making these superstar hitters, these all-star hitters, look terrible. They were looking actually confused at the plate. So 6 1/3, Kepler goes out there. I'm thinking he can't take him out, and he does. He takes him out, and he puts in Tyler Rogers for the second straight day. Tyler Rogers is one of those guys. He put him in the night before. He pitched 2 innings. He did awesome. 20 pitches, I think. But once you see a guy, a sidearmer like him, he's not overpowering. You see him once, you can't throw that kid again in the rest of the series, I think. If it's a 4-game series, throw him again. Twice in the series. If it's a 3-game series, you got one chance to use him. One chance. Because once you see him once as a team, or if you see this, if the same player sees him twice, not good news. Okay, so hopefully he figures that out. I think Tyler Rogers is going to be a huge piece for us for the next couple of years, for the future. I hope they don't give up on him, because he has the stuff. And anybody that says that he doesn't have the stuff is clueless, because you can't plan for that. You can't. Your batting practice, you never see a side armor. And to see that, we saw it the night before. 2 innings, the guys were clueless. You put them in there, though, back-to-back days, there's too much film. These hitters are too good. And they teed off on him. And A.J. Pollock got a little hanger, 3-run bomb. And, my heart sank. When that ball went over the fence, my blood was boiling, and I got a little hot. That was tough. So, tough loss. Caleb Berger came in, and he's struggling now, too. He's got the stuff as well, but I don't know if he's ready. Hopefully they stick with him, keep throwing him as well. Not every day like they've been doing. They've given Berger too many chances as well. Back-to-back days. Give him a little break. This bullpen's been taxed a little bit the whole year. So I don't like how he's dealing with the bullpen. I think that's all Giants fans are saying the same thing. I try to have his back, Kapler. I try to have his back as much as I can. I mean, we've seen Bochy do it so well for so many years that when we see somebody struggle at it, it's easy to point out. And he's really struggling right now. And hopefully, with time and knowing his players and seeing with the failure that he has, hopefully failure helps him out a little bit. And I'm rooting for the kid. I'm rooting for Kapler a lot. I want him to be good, and everybody's hating on him. That's our manager. We got to deal with it. And I like a lot of his strategies. I like a lot of his, a lot of the things that he's doing for this team. So I'm not giving up on him. But he definitely got to work with that bullpen. That's his number one thing that he's having a tough time with. His lineup right now that he's putting out day by day, it's always different, and he's doing a great job at that. He's finally figured out that Slater, he's in the lineup again. Slater's a Major League Baseball player, and he is 10 times better than he has been in the last couple of years. Austin Slater is a joy to watch right now. Getting on base, stealing bases yesterday again. I think he has 3 stolen bases already. He's got speed, and it's really fun to watch him. I mean, we can't win. We can't win with 2 hits. I mean, we could have. We had 2 hits, and we were gonna win. Anyways, we'll get over that game. 7-10. We went 3-4 in LA for the year. They come back and see us in Oracle Park, but 3-4, not terrible. Like I said, we could have definitely won a couple games there in LA and made it 5-3. 5-3 or 4-3, whatever. But hey, that's baseball. I keep saying that baseball is that's why I love it so much. Lineup today, we got Yaz, Dickerson, Solano, Belt, Flores, Crawford, Slater back in there, Chadwick, Trump, which I think you just have to keep playing that kid. Righties and lefties just like Slater. His at-bats are way better than Tyler Heineman right now. Tyler Heineman started the year great, but I don't remember his last hit. He's popping everything up. He's striking out in big situations. Man, I think you just have to sit Heineman for a while. Hope he figures it out for us. It's great to have a switch hitting catcher, but if he's not doing on defense, which he's not. He's the catcher's interference 3 so far. He's not blocking balls. He's not throwing guys. I don't think he's thrown out a guy yet this season. Maybe 1. I don't think he has, though. I got to check the numbers on that. And then we got Dubon and Crawford up the middle. That should be fun to watch. 2 really good defenders there. So that's all I got for that. No Longo is the biggest surprise. He's been struggling a little bit. He's had 3 or 4 games here where he's lost his little touch. He's not finding barrels much, striking out a little too much. So I like this move against another hard righty today, Lance McCullers. Sit him down for a little bit. Can't take Solano out of the lineup. The kid just keeps getting hits. His hit streak's getting a little exciting now. I love seeing hit streaks like this when it gets into the teens and then close to the 20s. That's when people start catching on, and it starts becoming a story during the game. So yeah, we got Logan Webb against Lance McCullers. 2 hard-throwing right-handers. Really good stuff both ways. Logan Webb has been great so far this whole season. Hopefully he can go more than 5 innings today. We get like 6 out of him against a tough lineup against the Astros. Okay, they're struggling. They played the A's and got swept recently. They had that brawl yesterday, and like I said, they have a target on their back. Hopefully we don't lose anybody for suspension. But if someone's gonna throw at them and they're mad at them, I have no problem with that. Stay away from the head. I've said that before. But if someone's going to hit him, go for it. That's fine with me. I think there might be a couple. Every team's going to have a couple guys in the bullpen that it's just that's what they're going to say. They're going to say, I'm going to hit one of these guys. And we're fine with that. Stay away from the head, like I said, and don't get suspended. And don't chase their dugout, which I'll talk about real quick. Ramon Laureano, that's his 3rd time getting hit. 2nd time in 2 nights against the same pitcher. He got hit by Brandon Bailey, who he got traded for. There were some tweets that were involved, and he gets hit. The Ramon Laureano getting the ball with his hands, getting the ball that he just got hit by, picking it up and trying to show the pitcher how to throw a slider. That was probably the most gangster thing you could ever do after getting hit. I laughed pretty good. And it was funny watching. I was watching the Houston Astros feed of that because I live in here in Texas and I get that feed. And the announcers were really, really bad. They were like, Laureano, our pitcher has no idea who Laureano was before the series. No, Laureano is going to be an all-star. He's really good. Everybody knows who he is. He was on the Astros. The hitting coach that was on the bench was his coach, Alex Cintron. There is just no excuse. Of course, Laureano is going to get probably 10 games. Hasn't came out yet, but I mean, you can't blame the guy. It sucks, and should he have done it? No. He's too important for the A's. He's way too important for the A's. He started every game in center field, batting second. He's hitting the ball great, getting on base, playing that Gold Glove center field. So the A's, hopefully, they've won, I think, 9 in a row. You can't, I hope they don't struggle now. I don't hate the A's. I don't hate the A's at all. I like watching them do well. And if they start struggling because of the suspension, that's just such an A's move, though. A suspension hurting their season. All right, we'll move on from that. That's all I got to say. Ramon Laureano, love you. You're on my fantasy team. Love you a lot. Shouldn't have done what you did, though. But shouldn't have done that. Oh, well. If someone's saying, come on, come get me, you got to do it. You can't just let him do that. I think the first base coach is to be blamed here. I don't know his name. One of the A's fans, comment below what his name is. That's his fault. Hold back your guy. You know he was upset. You know he got hit 3 times. You kind of got to see that. You hear the chirping from the no one's in the stands. You could hear everybody in the stadium. And you hear them talking, hey, come get that first base coach. You got to be on Laureano, just in case something like that happened, and it did. And if I'm, Bob Melvin, I'm getting upset about that. I'm talking to my first base coach and saying, hey, you messed up, man. You're costing us some games. All right, I'm done with that. The keys for tonight's game with the Astros and Giants. Giants need to play angry. They need to play angry. They got to be mad about what they've been doing. They've been losing close games. Almost every one of their losses have been close games. Besides the first couple games, probably when we lost to the Dodgers. Play angry. You should be upset. You're 7-10. Are you a 7-10 team? No. Should you be more like 10-7, maybe like 500? Yeah, absolutely. Play angry. Pitchers, pitch with some purpose. If you want to pitch inside, go for it. You got to earn your spot on this team. There's a lot of guys trying to earn their spot. Sean Anderson, he had a tough spring. He's pitching great. I love what he's doing. Caleb Berriger, young guy. Pitch with a little fight. That's why I like Logan Webb. He's got some fight behind him. He's trying to make this rotation, and he's proven it. And I think he's got that spot. He's probably our second best pitcher right now. Him and Gausman. So, I just play with a little fight today. Play angry. And I like the lineup today. I do like the lineup. My player of the game tonight is Dickerson. I think with those hard throwers, when Dickerson just runs into one, short porch to right field, he's also a good opposite field hitter. He could just poke one over the little box there and left. That's my player of the game. But it's hard not to pick Yaz every game. He just puts way too good at bats up that you don't want to pick. You want to pick him every time. Logan Webb, give us 6 innings. Dickerson run into one. And that's my keys to the game today. I'm not going to say anything else. We know shutdown innings are important. We're 5 games back in the NL West. Not bad, honestly, for how well the Dodgers and Rockies are playing. And we still got games against both those teams. And one of those two we're gonna struggle. All we gotta do is be the top 2 teams there in the NL West to get us in. And that I think we could still do this. I really do. But this is such a big series for us. We could be 7-13. We could be 8-12. We could be 9-10. We could be 500. We could be 9-11, or whatever, or 8 and yeah. My math's so bad. My math is so bad. That's terrible, Adam. Anyways, the difference is huge. We could be 500, or we could be 7-13. Sorry, that's right. 7-13. 7-13, that's when we started thinking, okay, Joey Bart, you coming up. Are we trading Gausman? Are we trading Cueto? That's the difference this season. I think that's a huge difference. And then we got the A's after that. So this is going to be a tough week. It's not going to be easy, but I like the challenge. And if we could, pull out 5 wins in this, wow. People are going to start talking about us. Next couple games, I think we got Tyler Anderson probably and Cahill. They haven't announced them. They never do. So don't expect them to announce it until the day of. And then a couple of videos that I'll do later. I got a good comment in the last video that I'll do a prospect video. I've been wanting to do this. I just didn't know if anybody wanted to watch it, and that someone commented. I don't remember your name, but commented that they wanted to see a prospect. Go through every prospect of our top 30. I would love to do that. I'll try to do like 1 minute per prospect, so it's not too long. 30-minute video. Especially with these new guys we just got. You know how excited I was about Subscibe yesterday. I'm not even getting excited. I'm getting excited about him, our 18th. When I start talking about Luciano and Bart and all these other guys, Bishop, all those guys that I've been looking at for years. Bailey, who we just got. Seth Corey, our pitcher, our lefty. Can't wait for him. All right, that's all I got. I'm excited for tonight's game, though. Once baseball came back, it's the whole thing. You have your whole day, you go to work or wherever you guys do. You get home, you kind of relax a little bit, eat some dinner, and then boom, Giants baseball. Maybe get a cold one. I'm going to get a cold one tonight, maybe a couple. It's nice and warm here in Texas. Hope everybody's safe and well. Loving my family in California watching, and a lot of you guys are from California. I know the weather's nice. Enjoy it, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Go Giants.